Los héroes cada vez dominan más el mercado del cine y la televisión, y Netflix no podía quedarse atrás. Ya está al aire la segunda temporada de la serie Daredevil, basada en el cómic de Marvel, sobre un abogado, invidente y justiciero. Alonso Barreda entrevistó a los protagonistas de la serie, quienes les contaron cuáles son las sorpresas que vienen en esta temporada y cómo va a evolucionar el personaje.
La era de películas y series de superhéroes está en su apogeo y Netflix no podía quedarse atrás. Este servicio de streaming lanzó hace un año una serie diferente en el género, llena de acción, aventura y misterio, Daredevil.
We're gonna make a difference. I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but we are.
Este famoso personaje de Marvel, ahora interpretado por Charlie Cox, fue lanzado en un nuevo formato. Daredevil cuenta la historia de Matt Murdock, un abogado que quedó ciego después de un accidente y desarrolló sus otros 4 sentidos. Murdock se dio cuenta que la justicia no podía hacer solo el trabajo y decidió volverse un héroe por debajo de la ley. Este personaje del universo Marvel tiene otros poderosos y misteriosos héroes que lo acompañan, como The Punisher, un justiciero violento, y Elektra, una heroína experta en artes marciales. De película pudo conversar con los actores Bernthal y Elodie que los interpretan.
What do you like the most about the series?
I think it's a very special show because we're not doing a kids show, we're doing an adult show, and that allows the writers to really push the boundaries and they can tell the story the way they think it should be told.
Esta manera oscura de contar la historia de un superhéroe es lo que más le gusta a los fanáticos. Es una serie madura, con momentos de oscuridad y violencia que devela con más humanidad a sus protagonistas.
Season 2, you'll get more of that. Hopefully, I think it ramps it up just a bit, the same kind of action, unbelievable fights. But, it's a real character study. It's a nuanced bit of storytelling.
Bernthal es conocido por sus papeles violentos y renegados. Tuvo una importante participación en la serie The Walking Dead y fue elegido para encarnar a Frank Castle, mejor conocido como The Punisher o El Castigador en Daredevil. Un renegado justiciero que decide combatir a los malos después de vivir un hecho violento que lo cambió para siempre.
I think you're a man who can't finish the job. I think that you're a coward.
Frank takes justice into his own hands. Would you say that good intentions could go bad?
I think it's important to remember that the Frank Castle that we'll see in the beginning of this series is not the Punisher. He's a man who's just gone through this unbelievable trauma. His family's just been killed right in front of him. He's filled with rage and anger and sadness and shame, and he's on a personal mission to find the people that took his family from them and to kill them. And it's not about right or wrong. It's not about morality. It's about him and his mission.
Elodie es una actriz francesa con buenas participaciones en películas de acción y que ahora es la responsable de ser Elektra Nashios en la serie. Una asesina entrenada que se transforma en uno de los amores más profundos de Daredevil.
Hungry?
You pursued a degree in law.
Mm-hmm.
What motivated you to leave that and get into the adventure of acting?
It was a very hard decision for me to take. Like for a long time, I was doing both. And then I felt like I couldn't really focus properly on either of them, so I needed to make a decision. And at first I didn't like acting. It was just a bit random, just for money. I needed the money, and then, I had one opportunity, so I was like, okay, I'm doing it. But in the end, I met people who were really passionate about their job, and I understand a little bit more about what was acting, and I just got the bug and had to do it.
Ambos actores llegaron con preparación física y mental para sus personajes. Los dos sabían muy bien cómo pelear y defenderse en la vida real y en la ficción.
You are a disciplined boxer. You have studied in Moscow and in Harvard. Would you say that your success comes from raw talent, hard work, a mix of both?
Luck, man. You too. You know, it's look. I appreciate that. You know, I consider myself extremely blessed to do what I do. I love this art with every fiber in my body. I look at it as it saved my life. I was definitely a messed up kid and did not, you know, sort of wasn't headed to any good direction. And then this unbelievable art came into my life.
I read that you're a martial artist, aficionado, and passionate about it. Mm-hmm. Has it helped you in brain Electra?
I did some karate. I'm a black belt. I did it a lot when I was younger, and I stopped for. It's been a long time, you know, since I've practiced. But it gave me a base. But obviously, you know, I'm not as good as Electra. She's a very well-trained killer. So I needed to perfect, you know, my martial arts, and I needed to learn new things.
Los buenos argumentos, el fuerte trabajo actoral y el desarrollo de una trama intensa y adulta ha hecho que Daredevil se posicione como una de las series favoritas de Netflix. Acaban de confirmar una tercera temporada para el 2017 y sus protagonistas saben bien a quién agradecer.
Hola! I hope you'll enjoy the season 2 as much as we did.
Peru, thank you very much. I love you and I appreciate you. I hope you dig the show.
You cannot stop what we have started. The rising is coming.